Scorpio, what is up, guys? I hope that you all are doing well. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Scorpio, what's going on for us? You're going through a major shift right now. I'm looking at Aries popping out here. I'm looking at the Emperor. Could be becoming more serious with something. Maybe even mastering something here. I'm hearing father. Maybe for some of us, we're becoming a father. Yeah, I'm looking at something going on with family here, Scorpio. This can even maybe be with your father. You could even be strategizing something in regard to figuring out what is going to make you happy in relation to a position that you want to step into. I'm hearing shoes that you want to be filling. I'm seeing somebody come through and give you an answer that you were looking for. But I'm seeing this be a surprise. Definitely something you were not expecting. I'm looking at a lot of Mars energy here, which Mars rules Aries, also Scorpio too. So whatever communication this is that comes through for you, I'm seeing you almost caught off guard by something. I'm hearing family man. Maybe you also feel like you're getting into a place where it's like, even when things come through that you're not expecting, you feel like you're getting better at adjusting to these surprises. Something like that. For some of us, I'm actually almost getting it like you could be getting news that you're going to be a father. Like I'm seeing something very family related, something that you're not expecting here. And I'm seeing you like riding the wave with whatever information this is that comes through. For others, I'm seeing that there could be something that you're ending, something that you're breaking away from. Something from the past. Some sort of past cycle. I'm looking at Sagittarius, Aries, Mars here. Someone could have their Mars in Aries or Sagittarius. Something you want to call out. It's like almost some sort of communication with somebody that you had some sort of past cycle with. I'm seeing us adjusting to whatever ending this is. Again, this has to do with something from the past here. Something being called out. I'm almost getting it like you're moving into a position where even though things are going on that may feel somewhat stressful to you, you're like, I'm trying to adjust to things here. I'm trying to adapt. And I'm seeing something going on with like something that you had previously felt emotionally tied to. I'm seeing something come to an end, some sort of energetic exchange, somebody we were hanging out with, somebody we could have been collaborating with. And I'm seeing like somebody from the past come through for you. I'm seeing that this is a surprise. Whoever this person is. It's somebody that you had a close dynamic with. This could have been somebody you were dating. This could be a best friend, something like that. Like maybe you weren't expecting whatever news this is to be called out. I'm getting that this is all tied around some sort of ending some sort of past cycle, something like that. But whatever tower, whatever surprise that this is here, whatever it is that you're not expecting, the reason that this is happening is to ultimately bring a sense of balance into your life. I'm looking at Libra here. Libra and Gemini are right next to each other. That could be an indicator for some. It's like some sort of interpersonal relationship, whether this is a partnership, like a romantic relationship, or even somebody you work with here. Again, whatever tower this is, whatever crumbling of the foundation that's happening here, it's meant to bring an overall sense of balance. Because you could have been being feeling really stressed out by some sort of situation here, and that's why something needed to come to an end. And I'm seeing you healing here. So in this first spread, I'm looking at Aries, I'm looking at Mars, I'm looking at Sagittarius, I'm looking at Gemini, and I'm looking at Libra here. This can be that area of your chart. This can be that area of someone else's chart. It can be the makeup of both of yours. I'm seeing you healing from something that may have priorly been subconscious, hidden, something like that. I'm seeing you making a plan here. This may not be something known about in relation to those around you. I'm looking at Aquarius, I'm looking at Pisces. I'm seeing some form of communication that is currently hidden. I'm seeing somebody planning. Somebody's planning to make some sort of offer to you, Scorpio. I'm seeing you kind of upon a healing journey here. Maybe you feel like you're getting more in touch with your North Node, maybe a direction, maybe where you feel like your soul is urging you, something like that. Maybe a sense of spirituality. Maybe some sort of vision that you have about the path you want to be walking down. Even if you don't know exactly where that's going to be leading you to. Okay, so whoever this person is that's going to be coming through and talking to you, you may not know who they are. It may just be hidden that they're watching you. Nonetheless, I'm seeing them watching you here, Scorpio. If this is not you watching that person. I'm seeing you making some sort of plan in relation to work, job, career, a role that you want to be stepping into. I'm seeing communication come through. I'm seeing you moving in a direction. That is something new. You want to be doing some sort of project. You could even be accruing some sort of information or doing research about something that you want to be, I'm hearing investing in, or maybe something that you want to be pursuing as far as a career path. You may even have a friend that's coming through to help you out. Okay. I'm seeing your spirit guides come through and help you out with something. You just have to be open to receiving whatever message this is. And to not be holding you back from a position that you want to be stepping into. So I'm looking at Aquarius, I'm looking at Pisces, I'm looking at Taurus here. I'm seeing us healing. I'm seeing us moving in a direction where you feel you're being called, where you feel like you're being guided. I'm seeing that somebody is in the background watching you. Okay, I don't know how exactly they're going to play into this, but I'm getting that they're making some sort of plan to come through and communicate with you. Okay? I'm seeing us planning to be moving into a position where we want to be pursuing something in relation to work, something you feel creatively connected with, something you feel intuitively connected with, something that brings you peace when you think about stepping into that position. And I'm seeing that when we are in touch with our intuition and what that is telling us, I'm seeing us be like, regardless of whatever I feel fearful of, like whatever maybe holding me back, I'm going to be addressing that, and I'm going to still be moving in this direction of starting something new, something that I want to be doing, something that I could see myself loving one day. Or maybe you already have a sense of passion for whatever this is that you want to be stepping towards here, Scorpio. Something you feel destined to be doing. There may be some sort of offer that comes through that you're not going to be taking because you don't feel passionately about it, or it doesn't feel like it's resonating with you. I'm seeing you almost shying away from an opportunity, but it's because you feel scared. I'm getting this strongly with the 9 and the 8 of Swords. This is like feeling really caught up in your head about something, feeling worried about something, feeling a lot of anxiety over something. This can even be like, oh, if I don't take it, is this going to be some sort of missed opportunity? But it's like maybe you feel scared or intimidated about like making some sort of move because you don't want to feel disappointed about the outcome of whatever this is. But this is a lesson about going where we feel like the universe is guiding us, going in the direction of what we feel like is resonating with us, and also not taking opportunities that you don't feel like resonate with you. It's like if you don't feel like your heart is in it, not taking those chances, I'm hearing, because you want something that's going to pay off for you ultimately. You want something that's going to be balanced. And I'm seeing that as we process through this, because I'm seeing this be like Jupiter and Saturn clashing here. When you stop taking opportunities that don't feel like they resonate with you and are only taking things that you feel like a spark of joy for or passion for, I'm seeing that something is going to be balancing out for. Like you may even have an opportunity that comes through and you're like, well, maybe I should take it to play it safe rather than advancing towards something that you do feel really calls you. But I'm seeing that as we deny whatever this is that we don't feel like truly resonates with us at our core, I'm seeing something balancing out, and I'm seeing us actually being compensated for the time and energy that we're putting into something. And this is a lesson about recognizing what we deserve and going in that direction rather than playing it safe here. And it's like something that you'd been worried about is also going to be balancing out, because I'm seeing you step up into a place where you're like, I'm going to take control of this situation and I'm going to make things happen for myself. And this is like in relation to my passions, where I feel I'm being guided and I want to step into this role, feeling confident about a role that you're stepping into, feeling like you can take charge. I'm hearing maximizing the benefit. And I'm seeing that us us reflecting and disengaging from those around us and going within and being like, what am I actually feeling? Like, where am I being called? Where am I being guided when I disconnect from the opinions of those around me and I connect with myself? Like, what does it tell me when I'm reflecting? And I'm seeing this almost be like you may have felt like trapped or immobile in some sort of way. And I'm seeing it be like when you have that time to reflect and be introspective here, it almost like unleashes something where you feel like you can finally make a move for yourself and like really be brave about a decision that you want to be making here. And understanding that you have all of the tools, skills, and abilities to manifest what you want into your life. This is also taking advantage of like the gifts that the universe is gracing you with as well. And understanding that we're supported by the universe. It's the truth. I'm looking at the Ace of Swords popping out. I'm seeing us getting a really clear idea of something, a really clear direction with something. But you need time to reflect before you, I'm hearing, get to that conclusion. But I'm seeing you planting seeds here for something. In this spread, I'm looking at Jupiter. I'm hearing Cancer very strongly. I'm looking at Saturn, and I'm looking at, I'm hearing Mars, and I'm hearing Venus. I'm looking at Virgo. So it's almost like we're getting clarity. You're having an epiphany moment about what you want to be investing in, what you want to be pursuing. And I'm seeing you calling judgment on a situation. This is about assessing something here. And choosing a direction. Something intuitively that you feel connected with. For some of us, you could be like learning some sort of truth or having some sort of clarity. I'm hearing spiritual clarity for some. I'm seeing for some of us, we're actually like channeling. You may be understanding that you have some sort of gift or ability. I'm seeing someone going through an ascension here. I'm looking at Pluto. And I'm looking at the High Priestess here. This can be a spiritual ascension for some. And it's like, almost as you go through this moment, it's like, almost like you're putting on glasses that you didn't know you needed. And now everything is crystal clear for you. And I'm seeing you be like, now I know what I want to move away from because it's no longer resonating with me, and I know exactly the direction where I want to be going, even if I know it's going to take some time to build towards whatever that is, because ultimately you want to be going in the direction of where you feel you're going to emotionally be fulfilled. I'm seeing someone tapping you on the shoulder here. For some of us, you could be working with angels. I'm hearing Archangel. I'm hearing Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel. I'm seeing legitimately somebody getting in touch with like their abilities in a way where they're recognizing that they can read tarot, do something related to the magician here, speak something out, manifest something, actually channeling here. Like you may be realizing that you can do that and you weren't aware of this before. And aware of the accuracy when you actually engage in channeling. Interesting. Seeing us assessing something and recognizing that there's a decision we need to make here. It's in relation to your stability. This can be something about your home. This can also be with money you're going to be making. It's almost like I'm getting this notion of someone almost going through some sort of spiritual awakening and being like there's some sort of old life that they're leaving behind because they want to be going towards the things that they feel more connected with, or like maybe some sort of destined path that you feel you're being guided upon. And it's like as you go through whatever spiritual awakening this is, you're recognizing that there's a decision you need to make, and it's tied to your intuition and what's ultimately going to provide you stability at the end of the day and security in more ways than one, I'm hearing. And it's like, are you going to go back to your old life, or are you going to continue pursuing things that you feel spiritually connected with here? It's like, are you going to go through this transition? In that spread, I'm looking at Pluto, I'm looking at the High Priestess, I'm looking at Mercury. The High Priestess is the moon. It also represents the 12th house to me. And now I'm looking at Neptune, which is also the 12th house. This is Pisces energy. Look at you. This is for sure some sort of spiritual awakening, spiritual upgrade, some sort of enlightenment, some sort of transformation. It's almost like getting in touch with both the Pluto and the Neptune in your chart here. And Neptune speaks about mysticism. It speaks about spiritual enlightenment. It speaks about psychology. It speaks about a higher level consciousness. It can also speak on gifts and abilities that we have that are connected with the divine as well. And maybe you feel like you're going through something right now where you need time for yourself to be able to understand whatever process this is that you're going through from a different vantage point. Like maybe information that you're getting that's going to help lead you into a direction that you want to be going. And it's almost like taking in whatever information this is and like really turning over a new leaf or starting a new chapter of your life here, Scorpio. And prioritizing what's important to you. I'm seeing that your guides are helping you out with this. I'm seeing you really gaining a sense of confidence with something here. You may even be making some sort of offer to someone. But it's almost like you remember, energies can always be reversed. It's almost like you're trying to figure out what exactly it is that you want to offer to this person. I'm looking at Pisces, I'm looking at Scorpio here. It's like gaining the confidence that you need to make a decision to bring something. I'm hearing to someone's front doorstep, but I'm seeing you like go back and forth and be like, do I want to do this? Do I not? How do I want to do this? It's like almost like picking what you want to say to this person. But you have to have a cleared heart space before doing it. It's like you have to be centered, you have to be grounded before making whatever decision this is, making whatever offer this is. But it is something for sure that you recognize you want to do. This is a wish fulfillment that you have. And this is something that's going to feel empowering to you, I'm seeing. It's like the confidence to step into some sort of new opportunity here, gaining the confidence to do that. I'm almost seeing this like you could have been involved in some sort of cycle that you didn't feel was benefiting you anymore, and it's almost like you were shown a new way or a new avenue, like some sort of new path opened up for you. And it's like, are you going to face it, or are you going to let your fears hold you back from stepping into whatever this is, like stepping onto whatever path this is? I'm almost getting it like somebody's identity may be being revealed to you, and you may also be recognizing that you are going to feel empowered by taking a leap of faith with something here. You may even be recognizing who somebody is to you, and maybe even that you want to be. Oh, interesting. For some, I'm getting that you could have been separated by some sort of soulmate or divine counterpart, and I'm seeing you be like maybe even making some sort of offer to this person. That's really interesting. It's like taking a chance by talking to this person. Maybe you actually want them to join you on your path. It's almost like, and I mean, this can be a direction that you feel called to, but whatever this is, whether this is a person or a direction, it's like you almost feel a sense of feeling whole or complete when you're pursuing whatever this is. And it's like you're gathering your energy, you're calling your energy back to yourself and deciding to make some sort of empowered decision. I'm seeing your guides celebrating here. You may be having a reunion with someone. Again, this can be somebody that you were separated from and somebody that you come to learn about, and you feel like you want to be working with this person or you want to have them in your life at some level, something like that. I'm seeing your spirit guides working with you here. You may have a shared spirit guide with someone. I'm seeing you almost be conflicted about something here. It's like I'm seeing like a gift or something be delivered to you, and you're like, I don't know what to do about this. Like the sense of tension or inner conflict that you're feeling is immense for whatever reason. Because you may feel confused about this person. Confused? Why? About what you want to say to them, about what you're feeling. But I'm seeing there be like a really divine connectivity, a divine sense of love here. And it's almost like you have all of these different thoughts or maybe ideas about what you want to say. It's like a sense of inner conflict or tension because you're like, you may be feeling a whole bunch of things and you're like, I don't even know how I want to formulate or deliver this message to someone. But I'm seeing that the message delivery of whatever love this is, whatever feeling this is that you have, whatever gift this is that you want to bestow upon another, I'm seeing that ultimately you're going to be successful with this. Some of you may be traveling to see someone. Yeah, it's like finding that sense of inner strength to overcome the obstacles of this sense of inner tension, inner conflict that you're feeling. To make it through, be brave and deliver whatever message this is. It's like seeing through the fog of whatever situation this is and being like, I'm almost seeing it like feelings being rustled up. I'm seeing your guides bringing you together with somebody or something. Like it could be a path, it could be a person here. And you're like, oh, I'm feeling all of these different ways about this. And then it's almost like the fog clears and you just see the Ace of Cups, which is about our connection with like our innermost feelings and senses. And I'm seeing you carry this message through to somebody, even though you're feeling like a bit conflicted, maybe nervous about like making it through this process and delivering whatever message this is. But I'm seeing that ultimately if you choose to take the initiative here, that whatever message this is that you want to be delivering is going to be successful. Okay, it's just a matter of like really digging deep here and finding the inner strength to pull this off. I'm hearing, and I'm looking at Leo here, and if this is matters of love, maybe You have Venus in Leo. Maybe that person does. Maybe stuff going on in the 5th house, which also can speak about like our sexual relationships with people, things of that degree. All right, my Scorpio friends, we are going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.